Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles, and thank you so much for joining me this week. We're going to have a whole lot of different videos coming this week. The next one's going to be the guidance for the month of June, but I first wanted to do a quick message from the Domino angels, of course. And it's funny because I was just sitting here sort of meditating and organizing myself, and bang 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 at the door. So this is the right timing. I hope no one else is going to come to the door. And let's see what message we get from the angels who are looking after us this week. We never know what's going to come through, so it's a really good idea if while you're listening you say to yourself, okay, if there's a message for me, I want it to come out loud and clear. Also, I want my angels to be by my side and stay really, really close to me so I can listen to the message and download whatever healing is also there, or whatever other subconscious message is there for you. So here we go. I'm just going to close my eyes. Okay, what message do we need? Stop. Okay, we got Archangel Ambriel. Alright. Now, Archangel Ambriel is here to bring messages about children. Perhaps a child will come to stay with you and you have just the right way to deal with any problems. It may be time to switch off the TV for a while and have a really good talk with kids. A special letter arrives or extra emails and phone calls. Be ready for action. Everything will be moving quicker than usual. Ask for patience to navigate through it. Okay, so we've got a few messages here. Now, the first thing is that some people, last couple of times I've done the Domino Angels, a name has come through. And this time I've got the name Lee. And I'm feeling this is Lee in a male. This is a young male called Lee, and I'm seeing blonde hair. And this is a message for Lee. And it's about a loss, okay? And this is something that has just affected you quite deeply in the last couple of months. Now, I'm not feeling that this is a loss that is really, really recent, but it feels recent to you. And what I'm feeling about this is that you are going through a lot of healing and a lot of changes. And I'm sorry that this message is coming through for this Lee person. I don't really get last names. I'm just going with whatever I feel. And I'm feeling this loss for this person. And I'm feeling that this is a young person's loss. So maybe, Lee, this was a friend of yours from school or something like this. And he wants you to know that he is totally fine. It's not anything that, you could have done to change anything. And please don't feel bad for anything. He had a great life. He loved you and, wants you to know that he's always helping you. And this has something to do with mechanics. Okay, so if this message is going out to someone called Lee, and I feel that the spelling of the name is, not the short version, so not L-E-E. This is a longer version, L-E-I-G-H or something like that. And this is his friend that passed away, perhaps from school, when he was young anyway. And I do feel that this has a lot to do with, helping you with mechanics and things like that. I have to say that before we get started. If you know anyone like that, or if this is you or whatever, please feel comforted in there is a great, enormous amount of love and a big, massive hug being sent to you right now. So there you go. Archangel Ambriel perhaps bringing through that message for you as well. But this is talking also about a connection with children for us all for the week. We are being guided towards perhaps our own inner child or our own youth or memories of our own youth, but also working with children, feeling great empathy towards kids and, noticing the children around us, because we want to make sure that they've got a beautiful planet to grow up in, and we're starting to get the idea that we need to take care of this earth a little bit more. And this is also a message for, you know, people who are just about to have babies, or, you know, are pregnant in the last stages of pregnancy, and, you know, you're really starting to feel worn out and tired. But just know that, you know, the baby's going to come at the right time, and it's going to be very special for you. You know, this is going to be a different experience. Mothers that are on earth at the moment, you know, and having children, you know, even in the last 5 or 10 years, are noticing, you know, a massive difference in how those children are to what we might have been, you know, obviously when we were younger, and, you know, how we were raised. And everything is technology, everything is, you know, straight away there's just such high technology for these kids, and they're coming in with great massive sensitivities. So also I'm just getting a message to, you know, there's I'm feeling that a lot of children are getting these stomach aches, stomach bugs, having chest complaints, you know, not being able to breathe properly. And I'm feeling a lot of this has to do with, you know, dairy products, so the milks and, you know, your cheeses and things like that. So perhaps if you could just sort of monitor that, or maybe just wean that down a little bit, you'll start noticing that the kids can stomach those things, and also their chest will sort of open up, because the cheeses are sort of like glues, you know, milk is like glue, you know, and if you can imagine that building up in the chest and within the body, kids are becoming really, really sensitive really, really quick. And if you're a person who's super sensitive, as in energetically wise, with other people, then your children are going to be doubly so. So when you're feeling something, this is also what your child is feeling, and sometimes they mimic. So if you get a stomach ache, your child will get a stomach ache. If you get a headache, your child will get a headache. And it's almost double for them, because they're not only feeling it for you, the empathy for you, but they're feeling whatever it was that gave you that feeling in the first place. So just watch out for these heightened sensitivities. And something that we're doing here at home is, like, obviously I've got Pete's son Leon, who's 11, and he lives with us. And, you know, we really have to limit the amount of time that he's on his phone, and the amount of time that he's, you know, watching TV and things. So he has to do a whole lot of jobs first, and then he has, like, you know, an hour or something on his phone, or on his, you know, PlayStation or whatever. But he has to do those jobs, and that's something that, you know, I want to instill, because, you know, it just gives you a sense of, I've done this, and now I'll get to do this, you know, and I can do this, and then he can think about things. And but I'm noticing with him that, you know, he's super sensitive, super tired. You know, they get super tired really, really quickly, and, you know, the fluids need to be kept up, and, you know, the rest needs to happen. And I know that a lot of us are feeling that we need to take a nap, you know, in the afternoon. But just go with that, because that's when your body is healing the most. Ambriel works with us also in making things happen quite quickly. So if you weren't already feeling hyped up, then, you know, this is going to give you extra hyperactivity. So you'll start noticing that, you know, people are coming round, or the phone's ringing, or the door, people are knocking on the door, or, you know, you got loads of emails, or people are wanting your attention. So this is, even though you're going through all of these changes, you need patience as well to navigate through it. So work with Ambriel on the patience side of things, and work on those emotions within yourself. And I made a video about how to, you know, connect with the divine, working with the heart. And I hope that you guys are doing that, because that will really help you when you feel overwhelmed. Is, you know, to quickly go back into that heart space, you know, work with the light energy going through you, you know, creating a channel of light through your body, and then just, you know, breathing within your being, and then going about the day when you're starting to feel really overwhelmed about everything that's going on. But Archangel Ambriel is also pushing this energy through, like with people that are waiting for a response from somebody else. He's pushing that energy through. He's giving you a yes. You know, it's going to be okay. Just hang in there. Patience, and, you know, just don't get yourself all worked up. And if you do, learn to calm yourself back down again, and just go with the flow as much as you can. So I'll leave you with that message, and I hope that that was helpful to Lee out there, someone by the name of Lee. That was helpful to you. And, you know, when if ever I do get messages like that, I'm going to have to just say them, you know, speak them out, you I tend to not think that I'm very good at, picking up people's names, but I'm just going to, if I hear the name, I'm just going to say it. And that's how we do it. We have to follow our intuition all the time. And it doesn't matter whether you're thinking to yourself that could be wrong or anything like that. Once you've said it, and you've come with intention and love, then it is the right message, as long as that love is there, no matter what. So thank you so much for listening. And as I said, I'm getting ready to do the guidance for the month of June and see what energy is happening. And I feel that it's going to be a rapid energy again, but we're navigating through this year really, really well. We're doing really, really awesome, and that's what our angels are letting us know. We are doing a fantastic job, and we don't have to be perfect. We just have to keep on going and go with the flow. So thanks for listening, and until the next video, it's goodbye for now. Oh, and if you want a crystal special at my crystal store, it's 25% off, but that's going to end at the end of May. And I've got other specials happening for June, but that is going to be it for the crystal store. So 25% off is pretty awesome. So check it out if you can. And until the next video, bye everyone.